Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like. As for our returning viewers, welcome back. Billie Eilish Privateer Baird O'Connell, conceived December 18, 2001, is an American artist-lyricist. She originally acquired public consideration in 2015 with her presentation single See Eyes, composed and created by her sibling Phineas O'Connell, with whom she teams up on music and live shows. In 2017, she delivered her presentation Broad and Play, named Don't Grin at Me. Monetarily fruitful, it arrived at the best 15 of record graphs in various nations, including the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. Eilish's most memorable studio collection, When We As a Whole Nod Off, Where Do We Go?, delivered in 2019, appeared on the US Board 200 and UK Collections graph. It was one of the most mind-blowing selling collections of the year, floated by the progress of its fifth single Miscreant. Eilish's most memorable number 1 on the US announcement Hot 100. This made her the principal craftsman brought into the world in the 21st hundred years to deliver a diagram-besting single. The next year, Eilish played out the signature tune No Opportunity to Pass On for the James Bond film of a similar name, which beat the UK singles Diagram and won the Foundation grant for Best Unique Melody in 2022. Her resulting singles All That I Needed, My Future, Thusly I Am, and Your Power crested in the best 10 in the US and UK. Her second studio collection, More Joyful Than Any Time in Recent Memory, delivered in 2021, bested outlines in 25 nations. Eilish has gotten various honors, including 7 Grammy grants, 2 American Music grants, 2 Guinness World Records, 3 MTV Video Music grants, 3 Brit grants, a Brilliant Globe grant and an Institute grant. She is the most youthful craftsman in Grammy history to win each of the 4 general field classifications, Best New Craftsman, Record of the Year, Tune of the Year, and Collection of the Year, around the same time. She was highlighted on Time magazine's debut Time 100 Next list in 2019 and the Time 100 of Every 2021. As per the Recording Business Relationship of America, RIAA, and Bulletin, Eilish is the 26th most elevated affirmed advanced singles craftsman and one of the best specialists of the 2010s. She has a background marked by political activism, zeroing in on environmental change, mindfulness and ladies' balance. She was respected as one of the BBC 100 ladies in December 2022. Billie Eilish Privateer Baird O'Connell was brought into the world in Los Angeles, California, on December 18, 2001. She is the little girl of entertainer and instructor Maggie Baird and entertainer Patrick O'Connell, both of whom are additionally performers and work on Eilish's visits. Eilish is of Irish and Scottish drop. She was imagined by means of in vitro preparation. Her center name, Eilish, was initially intended to be her most memorable name, while Privateer was to be her center name. She was brought up in the High Country Park neighborhood of Los Angeles. Eilish and her sibling Phineas were self-taught by Baird, a choice their folks made to invest energy with them and give them the opportunity to seek after their inclinations. Baird showed Eilish and Phineas the rudiments of songwriting. Eilish said her sibling and mom roused her to get into music. Their folks urged the kin to communicate their thoughts and investigate anything they desired, including workmanship, moving, and acting. Eilish likewise performed at ability shows and joined the Los Angeles Kids Ensemble at age 8. At age 6, she began playing the ukulele. She kept in touch with her first genuine tune at age 11 for her mom's songwriting class. The melody is about the zombie end of the world, enlivened by the TV series The Strolling Dead, from which she took script lines and episode titles for the tune. Eilish had continued a few acting tryouts, which she disdained. In any case, she delighted in recording Foundation Exchange for Swarm scenes and dealt with the movies Journal of a Weak Youngster, Ramona, and Beezus, and the X-Men series. Eilish likewise took dance classes until 2016, when a development plate injury shut down her moving profession and she turned her concentration toward recording music. Eilish is the beneficiary of various honors, including 7 Grammy grants, 2 American Music grants, 2 MTV Europe Music Grants, 3 MTV Video Music Grants, an Institute Grant, Oscar, 2 Guinness World Records, 1 Brit Grant, and 3 Bulletin Music Grants. In 2019, Time put her on their debut Time 100 Next list. She is the most youthful individual, second individual ever, and first female craftsman to win the 4 fundamental Grammy classifications: Best New Craftsman, Record of the Year, Melody of the Year, and Collection of the Year, around the same time. In 2022, she turned into the principal individual brought into the world in the 21st century ever to win a foundation grant, getting the honor for Best Unique Tune for No Opportunity to Pass On from the James Bond film of a similar name. In 2023, Drifter positioned Eilish at number 198 on its rundown of the 200 biggest artists ever. A significant part of the media consideration encompassing Eilish has rotated around her design style, which comprises principally of loose, larger than usual dress. In 2017, she expressed that she prefers dressing out of her usual range of familiarity to feel like she gets the notice of everybody around her. She attempts to be truly not the same as many individuals and dresses inverse to what others wear. Meaning to look vital, Eilish said that she demonstrated to individuals that she's surprisingly significant and likes being somewhat scary, so individuals will tune up. In 2019, she expressed, "Over the long haul it's sort of turned into a thing, Billie Eilish, the unpleasant, odd, frightening young lady. And I could do without that. It's weak. I simply don't have any desire to remain a certain something." In May 2019, Eilish showed up in a Calvin Klein commercial, where she referenced that she dresses in loose garments to keep individuals from passing judgment on her body. In a Walk 2020 live show in Miami, as a component of the Where Do We Go visit, she debuted Not My Obligation, a short film which tends to her encounters of body disgracing. Not My Obligation was subsequently transferred to Eilish's YouTube divert in May 2020. Eilish was on the front of the June 2021 issue of English Vogue. The photo shoot by Craig McDean highlighted her wearing undergarments, explicitly centered around bodices. Eilish showed up at the Met celebration in 2021, which had the topic in America, a dictionary of style, wearing an Oscar de la Renta outfit under the condition that the style house would for all time end its utilization of genuine fur. However, the dress was propelled by the first Barbie doll. Style pundits noticed its similarity to brilliant stage star Marilyn Monroe, who likewise wore a tulle Oscar de la Renta outfit in the mid-1950s. In April 2019, Eilish delivered clothing in a joint effort with Takashi Murakami, motivated by her music video for You Ought to See Me in a Crown, likewise coordinated and energized by Murakami, as well as a restricted version vinyl figure of herself from the video. Eilish likewise worked together with Adobe Imaginative Cloud that very month for a progression of commercials as well as an online entertainment workmanship challenge, where clients would submit craftsmanship with the hashtag #BillieXAdobe. Eilish showed up in the presentation of Calvin Klein's hashtag #MyCalvins promotion crusade in May 2019, as well as the promotion committee's hold on to the Off-Kilter Crusade, a progression of public help declarations focusing on emotional wellness mindfulness. She fronted MCM Overall's Fall 2019 publicizing effort in July 2019, and sometime thereafter, teamed up with Los Angeles-based dress brand Oddity City for a dress line. Likewise in July 2019, she performed at a supper facilitated by Chanel on Sanctuary Island to commend the brand's Spring Up Yacht Club. In August 2019, Eilish cooperated with Apple to permit Apple Store clients to try different things with her tune You Ought to See Me in a Crown in music live meetings in its stores. Eilish's joint effort with the attire organization Siberia Slopes was met with discussion after it was uncovered that the organization had utilized counterfeited plans of fan specialty of the person Nozomi Tojo from Affection Live, drawn by craftsman Makoto Kurakawa, for Eilish's clothing line. The brand later explained that Eilish herself had no information on the copyright infringement. In November 2021, she appeared Eilish, her scent image, which is veggie lover and mercilessness free. Eilish has a background marked by political activism, freely communicating her perspectives on a huge number of policy-driven issues. She has been vocal with respect to ecological causes, including environmental change mindfulness. Among different pursuits, Eilish marked an open letter to world pioneers asking them to make a move against environment-prompted neediness, set out on a promotion crusade empowering youngsters to involve innovation for natural support, and facilitated a 6-day environment class in London named Overheated to examine points like maintainable style and youth activism. Her 2019 single Every One of the Great Young Ladies Take a Hike revolves around environmental change and uses paradise and damnation symbolism to condemn obliviousness about rising ocean levels, and she allowed the non-benefit Coral Watch to utilize sea eyes as a feature of a web-based mindfulness crusade about Australia's incredible obstruction reef. Eilish was raised as a veggie lover, is a customary backer via online entertainment for basic entitlements and veganism, and has reprimanded the dairy, fleece, and mink fur enterprises. Eilish has spoken in different events about ladies' privileges. An ally of body energy, she composed and created the 2020 short film Not My Obligation as a reaction against body disgracing towards her and the twofold norms set upon ladies' appearances. Your Power, one of her 2021 singles, censures the sexual double-dealing of young ladies, fundamentally by men who hold control over them. Eilish partners herself with the U.S. Early Termination Privileges Development. She communicated rage when Texas carried out its enemy of fetus removal regulations in 2021. During the 2022 Glastonbury celebration, she played out Your Power to denounce the upsetting of Roe v. Swim. She discussed the choice, "Today is a ridiculously dim day for ladies in the US. I'm about to express that as I can't tolerate thinking about it any longer at this time." She incorporated a reference to Roe v. Swim's upsetting in her 2022 track television, quite a bit of which she composed after a draft of the court choice was released online in May. In Walk 2020, Eilish urged fans online to enlist to decide in favor of the 2020 U.S. official political race. In August 2020, she performed at the 2020 popularity-based public show and declared her support of Joe Biden's official mission. Eilish recently lived with her folks in the Good Country Park neighborhood of Los Angeles until 2019, when she moved out. She said in 2021 that she actually spends numerous evenings in her Young Life room to be near her folks. She expressed she has Tourette disorder, synesthesia, and has encountered sadness. This incorporated an episode where she had arranged her own self-destruction, which she said that a companion, the late American rapper XXXTentacion, prevented her from proceeding with. Eilish experienced sexual maltreatment from somebody more established than her when she was a kid, and she wouldn't reveal explicit insights regarding it. Eilish dated rapper Brandon Adams, who goes by the stage name 7AMP. They have since separated. In late October 2022, it was accounted for that Eilish was dating individual vocalist Jesse Rutherford. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do so and also like the video and leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching.